Hello, everyone. Welcome to Album Wars episode 3. And today we're just doing the standard stuff, Gonna do the 32 albums in a bracket, randomly generated, everything I've ever listened to. And yeah, let's just get started here. We have Big Boat by Fish versus Adultery by Dog Fashion Disco. Big Boat is probably the worst Fish album, at least for their studio albums. And yeah, I don't know. Adultery is pretty cool. I haven't heard it in a very long time, but I remember it being just pretty awesome. Kind of hard to listen to, though, but yeah, pretty cool. All right, next we have Black on Both Sides, a classic 90s rap album. I think 99 is when it came out, versus Let It Bleed by the Rolling Stones. Yeah, Black on Both Sides is fantastic. It's probably one of the best albums of the 90s in terms of rap. Just rap albums, one of the best of the 90s. But Let It Bleed, unfortunately, is just one of my favorite albums ever, probably. Like, I mean, at least for rock. It's my second favorite Rolling Stones album, and yeah, I mean, it's just going to have to be Let It Bleed here, so yeah, just too many great songs on it. I mean, Give Me Shelter is obviously amazing. Just that vocal performance. Oh my God. You can't always get what you want. It's amazing. Let It Bleed, the title track, is great. Live With Me. Yeah. Could be a contender to win even, but we'll see. Slaves and Masters versus American Beauty. Yeah, late period Deep Purple is just not it, honestly. Slaves and Masters is honestly maybe one of the better late period Deep Purple albums, I guess. But yeah, American Beauty is a really great album, so gotta go with that one, of course. You Know What I'm Saying by Danny Brown. That cover is probably not right. Versus Act 5, Hymns with the Devil in Confession by the Deer Hunter. And I don't know. Act 4 was really the only one that I really, really liked from the Deer Hunter. You Know What I'm Saying is a really good album, so yeah, we're gonna go with this one. Just a great album, so yeah. Got 10 by Pearl Jam versus Dream Theater's self-titled album. Yeah, I like Dream Theater's self-titled album. It's a little bit, I don't know. It's just a Dream Theater album. It's not one of their best. It's not one of their worst, really, either. Bottom half, I guess, but yeah, it's pretty good. 10 by Pearl Jam is legit a monumental rock album. I mean, it's grunge, I guess. It's kind of differentiated from rock, but I mean, Even Flow. You got Alive. You got Black. You got Once. Deep is good. I mean, Release. All of it is just fantastic. Porch is also great. And yeah, we have another contender to win here, I would say. I absolutely love 10, one of my favorite grunge albums ever. So might even be my number one grunge album, I guess. But I don't know. All right, next we have Vivid by Living Colour versus Bad Moon Rising. This might be a weird take. I honestly prefer Time's Up for Living Colour, if I'm being honest. I prefer that album a little bit more to Vivid, but Vivid's still great. Bad Moon Rising is a little bit boring to me. It's fine, but yeah, it's pretty interesting. It's just, yeah, I don't know. I get too bored listening to it, so. All right, got Lonerism by Tame Impala versus Two Against Nature by Steely Dan. Two Against Nature is like pretty much their worst album, like pretty much tied with Everything Must Go. Probably would prefer Two Against Nature to Everything Must Go, I guess. Lonerism, though, is surprisingly great. I wasn't sure what to expect from it, but has such a cool, like, psychedelic rock sound to it. And, yeah, obviously, Tame Impala, like, the production is just top-notch, so gotta go with that one for sure. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road versus Sad Wings of Destiny. Yeah, this one I'm not so sure about, because I really love Sad Wings of Destiny, actually. But Goodbye Yellow Brick Road has so many good hits on it. I do think Candle in the Wind is really overrated. It's too, I don't know, it's too dramatic sounding. And yeah, I don't know. But I think I still got to go with Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. It's a classic for a reason. All right, A View from the Top of the World, also not one of Dream Theater's best albums, versus Their Satanic Majesty's Request by the Rolling Stones. And I got to say, it might be a hot take. I love Their Satanic Majesty's Request. I think it's a great album. Not my favorite Rolling Stones album, definitely not, but I think it's great. And I know some people hate it, but I think it's just got this really cool, like, psychedelic feel to it. And yeah, it's awesome. I like it even more than Sgt. Pepper's. So yeah. The Who Sellout versus Don't Smile at Me by Billie Eilish. I didn't really love The Who Sellout. I thought it was just like a bit boring, I guess. I don't know. I definitely like The Who when they're more like rockin'. Like, I do think their best album is just Who's Next, honestly. Like, and I love stuff like Quadrophenia and Tommy, of course, but yeah, the Who Sell It is just not it, honestly. Don't Smile at Me is a pretty good pop album. It's probably my least favorite Billie Eilish album, but I'm going to go with Don't Smile at Me, of course. All right, we got Smoke Shop Shrooms by my friend V. This album is very, very unknown about unless you're literally friends with them. Versus We Still Don't Trust You by Future. I don't like Future, and We Still Don't Trust You. Even Future fans, I don't think like it that much. So, yeah, you probably know how I feel about it. It's pretty bad. So, pretty easy choice there. We got Bloom by Beach House versus Yellow and Green by Baroness. And I'm definitely going Bloom by Beach House. I tend to like metal more than this kind of like chill, like poppy style, but I think Bloom is like really good, and Yellow and Green is just not really my favorite metal. You know, it's good, but not my favorite. So, all right, we got Spirit Phone by Lemon Demon versus Heartbeat City by The Cars. Both like really fun pop albums. Got to go with Heartbeat City. I think it's just more solid, I guess, and it's got a lot of great hits on it. But Spirit Phone's very fun. So, yeah. All right, It's a Beautiful Place by Water From Your Eyes versus Time's Up by Living Color. I actually didn't like see it on the list here or on the tournament bracket here. Yeah, I'm gonna go Time's Up. I love this album. I think it's so good. It's so good. All right, we got Tarkus by Emerson, Lake and Palmer versus Renaissance by Beyonce. And it's kind of interesting because I really like prog music, but Renaissance is just so fun. And in terms of like the prog like legends, I guess Emerson, Lake and Palmer is probably like my least favorite. They're not bad by any means. I just think I prefer more guitar in my prog songs, and it's very like keys focused and stuff. And I don't know. I just rather have more guitar personally. So I'm gonna go with Renaissance actually. All right, we got Triple X by Danny Brown. That is not the cover, and that is not the cover of Queen 2 either. So very fascinating. I'm gonna go with Queen 2. I'm actually not a huge Queen fan, if I'm being honest. I find their albums to be a little bit, I don't know, underwhelming, to be honest. But I'm definitely gonna go with Queen 2. It's pretty cool. It's a great album, one of their best for sure. All right, now we loop back around here. We got Let It Bleed versus Adultery, and I'm gonna go with Let It Bleed. Obviously, I like Adultery, but it's been a while, and I have more connection with Let It Bleed. All right, we got American Beauty versus You Know What I'm Saying. And I am going to go with American Beauty. Really love the Grateful Dead. American Beauty is probably in my top 5, probably just barely. Blues for Allah is easily the best record in my opinion, and it's not even close. But yeah, we're going to go with American Beauty here. All right, we got 10 by Pearl Jam versus Vivid by Living Color. As I said, I like Vivid, great album. 10 is monumental. It's so good. It's got to be 10 here. Lonerism versus Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. Yeah, I think I'd go Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. I mean, you just have too many good songs on there. I mean, just all the classics that everyone knows, you know. I mean, I think you just got to go with Goodbye Yellow Brick Road here. But I do want to re-listen to this album soon because I really liked it. All right, there's Satanic Majesty's Request versus Don't Smile at Me. I'm obviously going to go their Satanic Majesty's Request. I think Don't Smile at Me is good, but it is not Billie Eilish in her most creative or interesting at all. So, yeah, I don't know. All right, and we have Smoke Shop Shrooms by V versus Bloom by Beach House. And I gotta say here, it's kind of funny. I think I'm gonna go with Smoke Shop Shrooms. Anyone who hasn't listened to it, you should give it a listen. It's very good, like indie rock. If you like indie rock, you'll probably like it. And V is a incredible guitarist. They've literally like jammed like right in front of me, like just improvised, and it was so good. It was like one of the best improvised solos I've ever heard. It's so good. And yeah, Bloom by Beach House, I really like it, but it's a bit long and it's not 100% my style. So yeah, I'm gonna go Smoke Shop Shrooms. Very short as well. So yeah. All right, we got Heartbeat City by The Cars versus Time's Up by Living Color. I think I'm gonna go Time's Up. I think I will. I mean, I love Heartbeat City, but you just can't beat the energy that Time's Up has. It's just so fun. So yeah, Renaissance or Queen 2 here. The Queen 2 cover here that the API randomly chose is so funny. It is so funny to me. Like, what is this? Queen meme? Like, what is this? But I'm gonna go with Queen 2 for sure. As I said, not a huge Queen fan, but I do really like Queen 2, and the one that Bohemian Rhapsody's on. I'm kind of blanking on it at the moment, but yeah. Okay, we got Let It Bleed versus American Beauty. I love American Beauty, but Let It Bleed is just too good, man. It is just too good. So, gotta go with Let It Bleed, of course. Just has such a like wholesome like feeling to it for some reason, but it's also not a very wholesome album at all. So, I don't know. It's very cool. All right, 10 versus Goodbye Yellow Brick Road. For me, it's not really that close. I think 10 is just too good. So, yeah, and as I said, I don't think Goodbye Yellow Brick Road is very consistent. I mean, there's that one like Jamaica song or whatever. That sounds weird. I don't know. Yeah, 10 is better. Okay, there's Satanic Majesty's Request versus Smoke Shop Shrooms. I think this is where Smoke Shop Shrooms will have to die, unfortunately. I mean, Rolling Stones is one of my favorite bands of all time, and I do really like their Satanic Majesty's Request, so yeah, I think I'm going to pick that over Smoke Shop Shrooms, but I encourage everyone to give it a listen. It doesn't have that many plays on Spotify, I don't think, so definitely give this a listen. It is very good. Okay, Time's Up versus Queen 2, and I think I'm gonna go Time's Up. I think I will. Queen 2, awesome, but I'm usually not in the mood for Queen, honestly. And Time's Up, I think I could be in the mood for any time. So, yeah. And now this is truly, I think this is the ultimate matchup here. Let It Bleed versus 10. I think I'm gonna go 10. I don't really know why. I think I would just prefer it more often. Like I love Eddie Vedder as a vocalist. Some people don't. I get it. I totally get it. But I love him as a vocalist. I love McCready on guitar. Every song on here is so anthemic, and it's consistent the whole way through. The deep cuts are also great. I do think the standouts are generally the hits, though, I guess. But yeah, I think 10 is just so good. Let It Bleed, I don't have any mark against it. It's just that I don't always want to listen to it quite as much as I would want to listen to 10. So it's pretty close, but I'm picking 10. And then for this one, I'm going to pick Time's Up. Yeah, and then this will lead us to the final matchup here, in which I definitely pick 10. Love Time's Up, of course, but 10 is just monumental, as I said. So, yeah, we're going to have that as the winner. It is also my favorite Pearl Jam album, my favorite grunge album, and one of my favorites of 1991. Not quite my favorite, though. I don't even know if it's in the top 3 for 1991, honestly. That's how good that year is. But yeah, 10 will be the winner of Album Wars number 3. Let me know what you think of this in the comments, what your favorite album would be from this bracket. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed. Leave a like and subscribe if you did. And I'll see you all in the next one. Peace.